First off, I wanna thank all my haters.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome.
It's on my team.
So I'm back in the kitchen and today I'll be making some oatmeal porridge. These are all the ingredients that I'll be using. This is my oatmeal right here. The base of my oatmeal is going to be evaporated milk. I'm going to be soaking the oatmeal in some coconut milk. I'm gonna soak it in this, and then those are my spices, and what I'm gonna use to sweeten the oatmeal is some condensed milk. Let's jump right into the video. Okay guys, so our first step is to soak our oatmeal in some coconut milk. The reason why the oatmeal is that texture is because I blend it. I'll just add a clip right here and show you guys how I blend it. And we're just gonna soak it in some coconut milk. Mix this in and make sure it's all, combined. All right, we're gonna allow that to soak, and then we're gonna go to our next step. Okay guys, so I'm trying to get a shot of the entire stove. On one side I have all the ingredients, and then on the other side I have the pot. Don't know how that's gonna work, but let's jump into the video. So our next step here in the pot, let me get a little bit closer to the pot. Okay, here we have the pot on the stove, and in the pot I have a piece of cinnamon stick. I'm gonna turn the stove on medium low, and that is because I want to be in control of the pot at all times. I don't want it to boil over or anything like that. So remember, I told you that the base of my porridge is going to be the evaporated milk, so we're just gonna add that to the pot. I'm adding 2 cans, and don't ask me about no measurement, cause we no use measurement at Jamaica, my love. So our stove is on medium low. I'm gonna add some vanilla, and all these spices I'm gonna add twice, so I'll be adding half now and half later. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. I'm gonna add some nutmeg, and I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. The salt I'm gonna add only once. And last but not least, I'm gonna add some mixed spice. And then I'm just gonna combine that together. I'm supposed to have one of those fancy things, but I don't have any, so I have to use what I have. I'm gonna allow that to come to a boil, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the oats that we're soaking. All right, so our pot is coming to a boil. So here we have the oats that we soaked in the coconut milk. So we're gonna add this slowly and mix it in. Let me go on the other side where I feel more comfy. There we go. So you just keep stirring that in, and we're gonna allow this to cook for maybe like 10 minutes or so. But during that 10 minutes, we're just gonna keep stirring it on and off, just to make sure it doesn't get thick and burn. All right, so we're gonna allow it to cook for like a little bit and then check it. So less than a minute, I'm gonna allow it to cook, because I do not want it to burn and get too lumpy. Okay guys, so I went to clean up a little bit and wash that thing out, and now I'm back and I'm checking it, and the consistency is a bit thicker. So it's getting thicker, but we want it to be thicker, creamy and thick, but not lumpy. So I'm constantly stirring every chance I get during that 10 minutes, just to make sure it's nice, creamy and thick. Like I said, I should have one of those whipping thing, but I don't have it, so I have to use what I have, which is my little spoon. And Keep your fire on low so we won't burn or anything, and turn it down, cover it, and we'll come back in about half a minute. I'm back again because you don't know me. Me not left front side of the pot, me ever check it. See how thick it is? It's nice and thick. We have a little more coconut milk left. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in there. And then just store it in. Why not? And remember, I told you that I'm gonna be using the spices twice. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more spices after it's cooked and I'm sweetening it. So let's cover it again. Okay guys, we are back and I think it is cooked now and ready. Ooh, see how thick and creamy that is? Yeah, that's how I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some more vanilla. Remember, we don't measure nothing. I'm gonna add a little more nutmeg, a little more cinnamon, and some of this mixed spice. This is so hard to come out, but that's enough. So we're gonna store this in. Some people will make it a little bit thinner, but I like it at this texture. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sweeten it with my condensed milk. The stove's still on low. You can turn it off if you want because it finished cooked, but you know. And there we have it. Here's what's happening now, guys. If for any chance this is too thick for you, what you can do is add a little water to your coconut milk and just tip it in there. Not a lot. And just whisk that in. And make it a little bit thinner, but it is still nice and creamy. If you need to taste it to see if it is at your sweetness, you go ahead and do so and see if you would need to add some more condensed milk to it. But for me, this is good. This texture is okay too. I like it thick, but it can be this thin. It's fine with me. And in less than 10 minutes, you have some nice oat porridge. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this and show you guys what it looks like plated. Okay guys, it's time for us to plate our porridge. So let's bring that to the forefront. And I'm just gonna pour that in. Guys, don't do this at home. Of course, you know, I have to taste it. This thing right here that you see right here, that's a piece of cinnamon stick that was in there. But you already know that I have to taste it. No man. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, comment, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I love you guys. Bye.